Hi, my name is Tammy Harper, and I want to thank you for watching this segment of Meet On. I first want to thank Lauren Ridinger and Lisa Martin for even giving me this platform and this opportunity to empower all of our Market America distributors. So thank you for that. I want to thank Tom and Brandy Holden and Nick and Quimby Franovich for being such an amazing support system for me and our team, Team Revolution down in Texas. So thank you for that. And I want to discuss with you the topic for today. And the topic is being motives motivated. I know some of you are probably like, okay, what does that mean? And I came up with this topic and I thought it was important to share with you because it's real life and real life happens. And so without further ado, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been in the makeup industry for 15 years. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and the first 7 of those years were working full-time for a very high-end cosmetic line in a department store that is well known. And I loved it. I loved everything about makeup. I love everything about fashion and how it all works together, skincare and just beauty from the inside out. I've always been a huge fan of that, and it's something that is my passion. I mean, I will never grow tired of discussing all the limitless creativity you have in this field. And so I've definitely found my niche. So I did that for 7 years, and then life happened. Again, I think it's very important for me to say too that, you know, when life happens and you may possibly have to put your business down for some time, it's okay. It's a season. You could pick it back up. That's one of the amazing benefits to this company. Of course, making sure you keep your transfer by and in the loop by keeping up with any certifications, any meetings. I mean, you can do all of that from the comfort of your own home and online. So even if you have to put your business down, still try to maintain some communication and attachment to the business. So I think that's very important to say. So with saying that, life happened for me when I decided to get married and have a baby. And I knew on my maternity leave that I did not want to go back to a full-time job. I wanted to stay at home with my baby. I wanted to raise him. But I mean, I still had an entrepreneur spirit. I love working. I love people. I love what I did. And I didn't necessarily want to put that down. So I came up with the idea to freelance full-time. Now, you all know what it's like having a new baby. And my husband at first wasn't too thrilled with the idea, but when he saw all of the benefits that came with me being at home, he was open to the suggestion. And so I decided to start my own freelance business, makeup freelance business. So that was about 7.5, 8 years into my makeup career. About 3 years after that, I was watching Motives on Lala's Forecourt Life. She was actually launching her line, and she had a pop-up shop. I believe it was in Atlanta on that particular show, that segment. And I thought, wow, all of these colors are amazing. The foundation colors were definitely needed in the cosmetic industry, and the coverage was amazing. I mean, it was comparable to what I was using at the time. And so I sought out on Facebook a Motives distributor in my area, and I found one. Long story short, she came over, she showed me the plan, and I thought it would be a great addition to my freelance business to be able to service my customers by being able to sell them the products that I would be using on them. So I decided to partner. And then life happened again. My husband had to go away for work, and I was stuck at home as a single parent, and I had to put my business down. And I really hated it because I was building momentum. But again, this is one of the reasons why it's so important to make sure that you know that this is long term. This isn't a short term get rich scheme. Like, you have to persevere. You have to continue even when you feel you can't, because you can. And you just have to be able to work smarter, not harder. So I put my business down for a while, and a friend of mine who I had worked with before, when I worked full-time doing makeup, had picked up Motives last year. This was July of 2015. And so I reached out to her because I remembered I loved the line. I loved everything about it. I was doing really, really well with it. I just couldn't handle everything that was on my plate. And so I did re-enter with the company. And so I started my membership over because I knew it was worth it. I knew that if I worked it correctly, it would just blow off like it did the first time. So that was August of last year, and my business has bloomed. It's been nonstop. Makeup and cosmetic go hand in hand, so that's my advantage. But for those of you who may not feel, oh, I'm not a makeup artist, or I really don't know that much about makeup, focus on the skincare. Incorporate it into your presentation. Make sure that all of your possible partners can incorporate skincare, and then build into maybe a natural look, and then work on presenting the more dramatic ways to wear makeup, or partner with a makeup artist or a salon or esthetician that is comfortable, in doing it. So once you find someone that is comfortable with doing it, maybe you can partner with them and they can help you with your presentation. So I think that's important to know. So I was lucky. I was a makeup artist, and I incorporated the line into my applications with my clients. So from there, that was in August. I set short-term goals. That's another way to stay motivated, is making sure you have short-term goals. For example, one of my short-term goals were to have 2 distributors by December. And within a month and a half, I had 2 people partner. So I set my realistic goals. I made a list. I looked at it. I believed it. I set, another important thing I did was I made an affirmation for myself of nothing but positive, light, love, yes words that I knew would trigger me and plant seeds in me and help me to, again, persevere and go through those lows and those highs of running a business. So I would read my affirmation. I would look at my goals every single day. And I feel like there's a certain energy that you are in when you do that, because you're seeing those goals, and when you see it, it's being planted, and when you believe it, it comes to fruition. So I feel like that is very important to do. So write your affirmation, set realistic goals, and they motivate you to make even higher goals, or goals that seem a little bit more difficult. You know that you've done it once, you can do it again. So that is going to just lead to bigger and bigger goals and more success with your Motives business. One of the other things that I think was important, or turning point for me, was conference. I went to conference in February of 2016, and it completely put me into like nitro mode. It just made me work even harder to see or to reach my goals. I got to watch people on stage who just had testimonies of how this business has changed their lives, and it really touched me, because I'm looking at these people, I'm like, you look just like me, like you're not, untouchable, and your story is I can totally relate to that. So that just allowed me to come home, and with my group and my team, we meet on Tuesdays, and some of us meet on other days that work for us, and we just bounce ideas off of each other. We constantly are setting, up parties, online parties, networking with spas, estheticians, people in the fitness world, health, whatever you gravitate to, and you know that your business could be a blessing if they had it in their lives. We try to reach out to them, and knowing that there's other people around you that have the same mindset and the same goals, or like similar goals, it really helps. You all play off of each other, and that energy becomes stronger, and those bonds are set. And before you know it, you guys are cheering each other on, and it's so important to have that. Another great tool are the audios. I'm a big believer in working smarter, not harder. So when I'm in the gym, when I'm having quiet time, when I'm folding laundry, when I'm having office time, I like to listen to the audios because they just resonate positive energy. They give me great tools and advice on how to enhance my business. And this is one of the cool things about the audios. You may listen to one audio and pick out one sentence or one phrase that you just take, and it's like a nugget, and you hold on to it and you just run with it. And then you may hear another one that complements that. You are customizing how you run your business, and it's going to be different from somebody else. So the audios are super helpful in helping you customize your business to your possible customers and your clients. So having all that great energy around you is important. Another thing is just simply ask. One of the things that I did when I first started out was I sent a mass text out saying, hey, I just started my motives business. I would love for you to check out my website and possibly purchase anything that you see that catches your eye. I got 30 preferred customers, and within like it was between 3 or 4 days. Like, it was ridiculous. So don't be afraid to just simply ask friends, ask coworkers, ask anybody that you know loves makeup. Post it on your media platforms, which is very important to have: Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat, Twitter. Make sure you utilize it. It's free, you guys. You don't have to pay for it. Why not use it? And you can do it from the comfort of your own home. It's not like you're having to go to an office and check in. So take advantage of social media for your business. Okay. Another thing is having parties. Make sure you are staying consistent with setting goals and having parties, at least one a month. It doesn't have to be huge and extravagant, and glitter doesn't have to be falling from the ceiling, but you do want to make sure that it's fun and it's very personable, because I feel that when you call your client by their name, when you touch their face with a moisturizer, when you tell them how great a lipstick looks on them, that really makes them feel like they've bonded with you. When you've taken the time out to look them face to face, it's very personable, and I feel like you will thrive in your business when your customers know that you really appreciate them and you appreciate them purchasing their motives from you. So have parties, make them personable. Also network, leverage with those maybe health health entrepreneurs, those who are in the health field or gym membership, all into the physique, salon owners, estheticians, anybody in the beauty industry, fashion shows, if you know those go on. There's lots of annual fashion shows. Network with event planners. Even wedding boutiques and formal gown boutiques. Like, they may be doing a photo shoot and need makeup. How great would it be for you to, again, use that marketing to leverage your business? So make a list of all of the businesses that you think could benefit from your motives business. That will definitely keep you motivated, because once you make that list and you have to go out and reach out to those people, that will keep you very busy. Trust me, I know. Another great tool that I like to use is reinventing my products. So this is a very recent idea I came up with. I decided to make custom glitter pots for a Texas cheer team here in Texas. I ordered our Motives glitter pots in pigments. I custom blended them a very beautiful iridescent glitter pot that they could wear with any of their costumes for cheer competition. And I made 30 little custom blend pots for each individual girl on the team, and I made I want to say it was a little over $100 in 20 minutes. So please tell me how many jobs you can clock in at and make $100 in less than 20 minutes. I'll wait. Okay, no joking, I'm not waiting. But that's just a great idea of how to reinvent your own products. You can even use that same glitter pot idea and save it for the holidays, when we have all of our great holiday parties, special themed events, maybe theater shows that are in your area. You can even, show them how great they are, how well they wear. And trust me, you will have some clients that are very happy. So that's important. Reinvent yourself. So let me just really quick go over some of the things that I discussed. Affirmation. Make sure you have one. Group. Make sure you have a positive group of people around you to help you stay motivated and consistent to your business and committed to your goals. Networking, leveraging. Make sure that you are talking to spas, estheticians, wedding places, anything that could complement beauty. Make sure that you're reaching out to them for leverage. Don't forget to ask for the business. You'll be surprised at how many people love makeup. And even if it's just not about makeup, it could be skincare. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't really wear makeup. Well, you know what? You must want your skin to be amazing so that you don't feel you need to wear makeup. So you have our skincare lines to reach out to. I think that's awesome. And another great thing that you can also pitch to them is the shopping annuity. Hey, would you love to have this on auto ship so you don't ever have to worry about being out of your moisturizer or your sunscreen or your favorite lipstick or concealer? You have a way of even servicing them with not even being, without being with them. So thank you, JR and Lauren, for thinking of the shopping annuity. It was genius. So I think I've pretty much summed up everything I wanted to say. And again, I think it's very important to remember that life happens. And when it does happen, you can pick yourself back up. You can make a difference. You can retire. You can tell your boss goodbye and make a great life for yourself with this business. I know my personal why is I would love to retire. I would love to just be able to not have a care in the world and travel and empower people through the art of fashion and beauty and makeup and having a good time and just being a light to people. And I feel that because I have invested this time in my business and I'm watching it grow and I'm networking, I will be able to do all of those things and still collect a paycheck and not even clock in to an office. Like, how amazing is that? That is my why. And the fact that I'll be able to send my children to college and be able to enjoy them being in college and not stress about, oh, how are we going to maintain a mortgage and kids in college? I don't have to worry about that because I'm planting the seeds and I'm developing my business so that we can have a better quality of life. So remember your why and know that it's okay to pick this business up. Stay motivated. Stick with your goals, look at your affirmation, listen to your audios, go to conference. Oh my God, I cannot express that enough. Get to conference and watch your life change and be empowered. I look forward to reading all of the feedback from this Meet On, and you can follow me on Facebook at Flawless Envy Makeup and Instagram at Flawless Envy, all one word, and I'm gonna spell it FLAWLEZENVY. And I also just started my own Meet On account. So I will be doing videos probably within the next 2 weeks or so, but I would love to hear from you and see what you would like to discuss. And hopefully I'll be able to get some feedback to you really soon. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I guess I'll talk to you soon or see you soon. Bye-bye.